Hi, my name is Cloudy and today let's talk about my everyday makeup bag. Why do I need an everyday makeup bag? I feel like for the last few months, probably since the beginning of the year, I have neglected my makeup collections. I don't think of wearing my makeup when I get ready in the morning, and I feel like because of the hassle that I have to go through all the drawers at my makeup desk right now, and I have to scour through all the palettes to find what to wear on that day. I feel like that's quite a task. That's why I decided to put together a makeup bag, including some makeup products that I want to put into this rotation. So maybe it could be a quarterly, or it could be a bi-monthly kind of makeup bag, so I can pull out some makeup product, put it in the bag, and just leave it there sitting on my desk so that I know, okay, I have a powder, I have bronzer that I could just go for. This is my everyday makeup bag, and I do have some reasons behind it, but mostly just to maximize the usage of makeup in my morning routine. And I think it's such a good practice because so far I've been having this one for like 2-3 weeks already, and I feel like it increases significantly the amount of times that I reach for my makeup collections. Maybe on the day I just want to wear a blush, maybe I just want to wear like an eyeliner, or I just need a powder today. I feel like having this sitting on my desk helps so much with being a reminder to myself that, oh, I don't need to go through all the options. I have one thing. And sometimes with someone like me, I do have struggles with making decisions. So I just want to share this makeup bag to you today. Okay, I just dumped them all out because I've been using them for a few weeks already. So they are kind of like shuffle in the bag. I keep them in this makeup bag. It's a pale pink, really cute bag that I got from Everyday. It's a sunscreen brand in Australia, and this is kind of a foamy kind of texture, but look at the color and look at the texture. It's gonna be dirty pretty easily with the rotation and the shuffling of all the makeup around. But yeah, I just need a bag to put everything in, so I pick it. Well, let's start with some bigger items first so that I can put them in the bag and I can just like organize them along the way. I put 2 eyeshadow palettes in. I was thinking of wearing more purple, wearing more of the color that feels comfortable for me. Also wearing more shimmers because for a period of time I feel like, oh, I've been wearing all matte look, and maybe this is time to incorporate more shimmers into my eye look. So I put in this BH Blueberry Muffins, all of the beautiful texture and bluish, purplish shimmers color, and some of the neutrals in here. Wow, could be perfect for an everyday cool tone look, or it could be perfect if I want to amp up the look and do something like smoky purple, very beautiful. And I just put it in like recently because yeah, I want to wear more warm tone purple, so I put in this Athr Beauty Amethyst Crystal Gemstone palette. It's not quite very warm tone, but it has beautiful shimmers, all of the kind of crystallized amethyst infused shimmers in the middle. They are so gorgeous, and the mattes are really great. I'm wearing this shimmer on my eye today. Wow, such a nice neutral, muted, grungy, gray purple. I really enjoy it, and this is my #1 favorite eyeshadow palette in my collections, and I just want to use this some more because it's getting old. I don't see any changes in the formulations, in the smell, in the performance just yet. So I just want to take the chance and use it as much as I can because maybe it could only stay in my makeup collection not for long, and definitely the lifetime that it could have left in my collections is way shorter than other palettes. Maybe this is the time to use it and love it a little bit more. I do have two cheek palettes. This is the So Natural Powder Forum Blossom Blur Lighting palette. It's a very long and complicated name. It's basically a cream blush and highlighter palette. You have two cream blushes, two cream highlighters. I enjoy these pink cream blushes, and this is quite pale, doesn't really work on my skin, but I adore the texture of this palette. I just want to use it some more. It's kind of a very balmy emollient, very sheer and thin kind of cream texture, if you know about that, and it melts into my skin and leaves a very glowy finish. I really enjoy this formula, and it means I do have blush and highlighter options in one palette, so it's kind of a plus. I also have this powder blush palette. This is the Catrice and eman Cheeky Blush Palette. Beautiful colors, very trendy color. It reminds me of the Dior Glowy Blush. There's a new shade, I think it's Bronze Glow or Mahogany, and yeah, I forget that I have this kind of shades in my collections, and these shades are so bright, so trendy, and I don't really need to buy any more blush. Like sometimes I forget that I already have cool, so interesting, so elegant blushes in my collections, and in terms of color, this is a great variety of color, so I need to remind myself to use cool, interesting blushes, every color that I already have in my collections, rather than thinking of a new one. And very similar to the cream and powder blushes situations, I also have two bronzer. This is the Catrice Sun Glow Matte Bronzing Powder. I got the shade Medium Bronze, number 30. So it's a standard mattifying matte bronzer. I don't mind the formula a little bit, not really my absolute favorite, and the color is quite warm and orange. If I don't use it carefully, I could easily go overboard with this and it's gonna be very orange. That's why I also put in a Tarte cream bronzer. This is the Breezy bronzer in this shade Seychelles. The packaging is already broken, but the cream inside is still intact. Don't see any changes with feeling. Still performs really nicely. So I like the color. So this is very neutral, very nice, natural, a bit sheer, still pigmented enough for me to build it up, but very good bronzer if I want just a natural look, like kind of a no makeup situation. I don't really want to say that word because I'm the one who want my makeup to look like makeup. But like I said, someday I want to emphasize on the blush, not so much on the bronzer. This is a good option. This is an odd one. I am not sure about this kind of choice because I haven't used it since I put it in my everyday makeup bag. But this is the Liquid Metallic Eye Color from Beauty by Pop Sugar. I have the shade You Glow Girl. So this is a liquid eyeshadow, but it's very sheer and is creasing as an eyeshadow. So to me, I'm not going to use it for that purpose. But I realized that if I use it as a blush or highlighter or blush topper, it can be quite beautiful. So I think by using it, cooperating it with my other blush and highlighter, I could get some use out of it. And I'm not trying to be ambitious about this, but I want to finish it up because I feel like with this amount of product and the way that I use it as a blush topper, I could finish it, hopefully. Some of the eye and brow product here. This is the Anatasia Beverly Hills. This is the clear brow gel. yeah, it's a clear brow gel. Some people really love it. To me, it's a clear brow gels. I don't wear clear brow gels very often. I prefer like a eyebrow pencil and just get my brow done in a very quick way. I do feel like I could add an extra step by using this product, but I'll see how I go. Like I said, there's gonna be rotations. If I don't think it's functional and I can use it, I can always put it out. But one of my goals is to use these products as much as I can and giving them a chance to be present in my makeup routine and to be there for me so that I can think of using them and can eventually use them. This is my favorite eyeliner. This is a brown eyeliner from the Kind Collective. It's an Australian brand. It's a nice, creamy, emollient, easy to blend out, and pretty standard, pretty affordable brown eyeliner. That's what I love about it. I don't want a thick and waxy and long-lasting formula when it comes to an eyeliner. I want something that's smooth, emollient, and easy to blend. So this is already something that I use on my daily basis. Putting in here just kind of doesn't add, also doesn't subtract anything from that equations, but just want to let you know that this is my staple. And this is also a staple product in my routine. This is the Face Shop Designing Eyebrow Pencil. I got the shade, I believe, number 6, dark gray. So it's a kind of flat tip eyebrow pencil. Very easy to use, can get a job done in 30 seconds. And it's functional. I don't like it, but I like the color. And to be honest, brow is not my favorite step, so it's okay for me to say that I don't like a brow product as much as, for example, my eyeshadow palette. So it gets the job done, and that's all it matters to me. And also for the same functions, this is the Essence Prime Like a Boss eyeshadow base. This is the first eyeshadow primer that I have, so I'm getting there. I'm getting to the rhythm of using an eye base. So I just want to put it here because I actually have used it more often and thinking about using an eyeshadow base more often when this is in my bag. So yeah, just try to get myself into routine of regularly using an eye base. Finally, some of the complexion products is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, my favorite primer in my collections. And I don't normally, to be honest, use primer every day I wear makeup because I feel like my sunscreen and also other skincare steps have provided me with a very well prepped, very like hydrating kind of skin already. So it's like, oh, because my skin feels this nice, I don't need to add more primer, right? But it's good. This is my favorite primer because it's mattifying and smoothing in a very hydrating way. It's kind of like weird in that way, like mattifying, pore blurring, but also hydrating, and gives it a little bit of a nice glow, but not too much glow. So I just want to use it some more. The NARS Soft Matte Creamy Concealer. No, Soft Matte Complete Concealer. I got the shade medium one, Custard. Absolute favorite concealer in my collection. But because it's quite old, I feel like I couldn't keep it for any longer. By the end of this year, I have to retire it either way. Like even if I don't see any weird smell, I don't see any changes in texture, I think it's the time for me to retire it by the end of the year. So putting it here, I just want to find like a motivation to use it as much as I can because I can no longer do that by the end of the year. It's quite sad. I will definitely repurchase this. This is a holy grail in my collection. And finally, not really, second to last, this is the Kind Collective, the same brand as the brow eyeliner. This is the Breast powder from them. I got the shade Fair, so it's a really cheap in terms of like packaging. The quality of the powder is pretty good. The price is really affordable. You can find it at Big W if you live in Australia, and I think this is a very stable standard powder, and I happen to enjoy it. Like, I use it on my under eyes and it's really nice for this price and this kind of packaging. It's quite unappealing, to be honest, and you only get 4 grams of product here, but this is $5. Like, what else can I ask more from it? I think if it gets the job done, my under eye doesn't look bad at all. It's a very decent powder, not like my top favorite, but so good. I want to use it up, maybe just to get rid of the clumsy and broken packaging so that I can repurchase a new one without any guilt at all, because it's quite affordable. So I do think that I can finish it by just keeping it in this bag. And the last thing that I said would be this manicure kind of triangular, what should I call it, like velour powder puff. It's quite dirty. I'm gonna wash it and put it back in the bag. So you can tell that I didn't put in any lip products into my makeup bag because I have a whole box full of lip products that I'm trying to test to find my favorite lip combos at the moment, and I'm gonna make a video when I fully figure out what would be my favorite, my absolute holy grail, the most perfect, the most beautiful lip combos in my collection. But for now, I keep these on my top drawer together with my everyday makeup bag so that, I can remember to test these out, even though they are old in my collections already. So maybe I'll just get through them very quickly just to show you kind of what lip products that I use on my daily basis. First of all, I have Nivea lip caring balms, my favorite lip balms, and they are tinted. This is Pomergranate Shine, which is a raspberry kind of deep winey red, and this is Blackberry Shine, so like a plummy kind of color. I love them. They work really nicely so far with some of my lip liners. Talking about lip liners, I was not a lip liners person before, but recently, after I discovered the Wet n Wild lip liner in the shade Brandy Wine, yeah, I just want to know whether I could like lip liners at all, and I decided to put in some lip liners to see, what is the line, like what kind of lip liners I already have and love, or I need to buy another one. I don't have any plan to buy another lip liner, just like testing right now. This is the Makeup Revolution Sand Kiss lip liner. I got the shade Fling. This is the Beauty Vault lip liner in the shade Cozy Kira, and this is the NARS Velvet Matte Lip Pencil in the shade Dolce Vita. So it's not technically a lip liner, but it's a kind of lip pencil that I can use as a lip liner, which is quite precise, surprisingly. I have 5 matte bullet lipstick with me because at the end of the day, matte bullet lipsticks are still my favorite and kind of my favorite format of a lip product. I have this new to make Maybelline powder matte lipstick. I got the shade Almond Rose. This is the Essence Perfect Matte Lipstick. Gorgeous. I got it in the shade number 6. This is the Gallant. This is quite fancy. This is the Gallant Kiss Kiss Matte. I got the shade Crazy Nude. And 2 of my S4 Velvet Lip Wear. I love them. These are my favorite makeup product in 2023. They are absolutely beautiful. I have 2 shades, Caffeine and Burnt. One is a bit deep nudie brown, the caffeine shade, and the burnt shade is also deep nudie sultry. but more of a mauvey and pinky tone. I put in my little Cosas red lip oil. I got them as a set a few years ago. I got the shade Jellyfish, Jaws, and Deep. I just want to figure out which one I like the best, so I use the Nushi and the Cliche quite a bit, but I just want to find a way that I could get more use out of this red glossy lip oil, because it sounds very unflattering to me, like a very vibrant saturated red lip oils. I want to put them into the bond so that I can find the good pairings for each of them. And finally, the last three, this is the Tower 28 lip shine lip jelly in the shade Chill, like a clear lip oil. I just want to put it in. I already love it. I just want to put it in because I have been experimenting with lip liners and then the clear lip gloss or like clear lip oils. This is perfect. It's perfect for every situation. This is fancy. This is LYS Rouge Velouté Candy Glaze. I don't know any French at all, so forgive me for that. This is the shade Scenic Brown. And finally, this is the Dior Lip Maximizer Collagen Active Lip Maximizer. Okay, I thought I said it, but anyway, I got the shade 001, like original shade. Similar to the Cosas lip oil. I just want to find out whether I can pair it with any lip liners or any, even like the bullet matte lipstick to give it a little bit of shine. So recently I still like wearing my matte bullet lipstick, but I just want to add a little bit of gloss, a little bit of lip oils, a little bit of lip balms on top of it. And this is kind of a plumping lip gloss that I quite like because the plumping effect is not that bizarre. So I've been experimenting with pairing a matte lipstick with a lip gloss, so I think I just put it in because it's been sitting in my collection for a while and now I can finally find a purpose for it. And that would be everything. It's just things that I use on a regular basis, what in my makeup bag, also in my lip test drawer. I hope you enjoyed this video. Once again, I'm Cloudy and hopefully we see each other again. Bye!